Oh, hello everybody. Oh, hello everybody. Audio sounds good. Audio sounds good. Oh, jeez. So, I'll tell you something. Not all 1.13 miles are created equally. I'm sweating like a fucking pig. Oh my god. Ugh. Whew. So, I ran before the stream, and what I realized is the last couple of days, I think I forgot to put the 4% incline. I think I forgot to turn that on. Because I got wiped out today. And I think the last couple times I ran, I just forgot to do it. Is my guess. Just straight up forgot. Okay, so we need to see if we've got enough room here, because it might still be too big. Okay, I can go out to here. Okay, so I'm good. Yeah, to the end of that piece there, and then it should be okay. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Okay, I finished my little wooden bridge. This is the plainest, most boring bridge in all of TaleSpire, but I'll get to that in a minute. It looks very unimaginative to me. But how do I want the roads to go? I like the idea of these things being kind of up on a hill. Right there. Oh man, sweating. I'm gonna wait till I cool off a little bit, and then I'll put my shirt on so I just don't immediately sweat through it. Oh, I thought about that the other day. About using these somewhere. If I remember correctly, it was something like that. Copy, okay, thank you. This is stolen from Istallri, straight up. I remembered this from his map that he made. And I wonder if I can do something similar over here. Anyway, not super important right now. What's important right now is getting where I want the roads to be. And if I want these heights to be like this, where this is higher up. Because these heights, I mean, these heights are going to make it kind of a pain in the ass. I tend to not like squared off height changes like that. I want to have like little, like I have a little ditch here, and that's about as much of that as I'll tolerate. I have a bunch like right here too. Kind of like this wooden sidewalk here. Oh. Okay, I think this needs to go down one. Or actually, I need to figure this out. I just kind of slap these buildings down just to, you know, get it done. But I think I need to get a better solution about now. Like get the heights correct. Like I want these to be level over there. But they need to come down one more, I think. I'd rather that it was all the same. So 1, 2, and then 1. It should be like that, I think. Okay. I don't have a lot of time left to finish this either. Did it not go down one? There. Fuck. I guess I need to go down 2. Really? That's unfortunate. Maybe can I get it? 1. There we go. Still not very good at the foam stuff, but practicing. Okay. No, is this the same height? No, this is like way higher than this. Isn't it? 1 higher? Well, I imagine everybody's off doing other stuff. I imagine you guys are probably watching Unicorn DM. Like I want to be. I want to be watching Unicorn DM. Okay, so yeah, basically what I did was I went through and I just kind of roughly placed stuff, and now I'm now I'm showing them up a little bit, just making them a little more, you know, like they should be. I need a T. Actually, I need a 4-way first. Then I need a T. I can never find a T when I need one. There we go. Like here. We'll say this goes out to this little house. Okay. And I don't know what I want to do with that little orchard quite yet. Jeez, how to do that? It's like if I want to leave it like this, because I don't really like this. I feel like I'm just filling up space. And this would be a fucking huge orchard full of... Should are those 2 down or 1 down? I think they're 2 down. Yeah, I just feel like I'm filling up space here. I'm not really a fan of that. I'm probably going to trim it here instead. And I might do a gate, like another roped off gate at the end of that. Oh shoot, I missed it. Oh, the corner piece. Oh, it's not, that's not a corner piece, that's why. Really? Did I just decide to not use corner pieces? There's one. Okay. How do I want to do this? Excuse me. Jeez. All right. So I want this farm to be accessible. I also think I'm going to delete all that and put in like actual fruit and stuff. I don't know what I was doing when I put in the like ferns and trees and stuff. This is like a rocky, crappy field. Here. Whoa, how did I get the... That's weird. So frustrating because at this point it'd be easier to delete it and put in... Yep, I'm gonna do it. Serious waste of time. Serious waste of time, go. I'm just gonna grab a different farm tile for that. I almost want it to be like an orchard, like a tree orchard. Like I could do this one. This one interspersed with the root ones, I think is what I'll end up doing. So how's everybody tonight? How are things? How are things going? My Thursday was pretty good. I jogged on the treadmill. That was a huge pain. Much more than usual. I mean, it's 15 minutes, so a painful 15 minutes is like not a big fucking deal. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do... I want them to be close, I think. Yeah, I want a tree orchard here. That's what I want. Oh, I can put them all down in a row and then I can rotate the trees however I want, right? In fact, I probably will. Oh, fuck. I like that idea of the trees being along this... Oh, actually, there'd be a path through the trees right here. So you can put the front door. I think. And then I'll have a space. That. Have a little tree orchard. That would be adorable. Like that? Is that too much? And in between, we could do pumpkins. We could do little trees. Little trees might be good. Like there are little trees that are growing. Jeez, I could get it. Come on. Hey, what's up, Proximity? How are things? Took a nap. Nice. So I jogged on the treadmill, and I realized that I think the last couple of... I'm still fucking sweating from it. I realized the last couple of days, I think I forgot to turn on the 4% incline on my treadmill. Which, as you probably know, makes a big difference. A 0 incline versus 4% is actually a significantly different experience. Hey! Hey, what's up? It's Zypher Killsbane, my bestest friend. How are you, man? Welcome to me building shit in TaleSpire. I'm doing a competition right now, which is to make like a city map. So the scale is actually 4:1. It's not a 1:1 scale in TaleSpire. I'm building this big ass city. How are you, dude? Unless you're on your phone and like you can't type or something. For those of you who don't know, Zypher Killsbane is one of my bestest friends. I've known him forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. I'm building kind of a this is a little town. Well, it's more than a town, I guess. This is a fucking city. We have like kind of some condensed city stuff over here around the city center with a trade hub, and then there's like a little fort with a garrison next door. I got to finish this lighthouse situation. Here's my 2 bridges. This one's a little uninspired, but I'm kind of running out of time, so I'm trying to like get it all cleaned up before I go back and tweak some of that detail. I'm actually tempted to put that like right here or something. But yeah, it's great to have you here, man. I hope everything's going all right with you. Nice. That's always good. You were saying that you were interested in doing Marvel on Saturdays? Tony has dibs on Thor. And I have dibs on Hulk. So there's, I mean, if you end up doing it, but there's, who's left? Iron Man, Captain America. Captain America is really good. He plays like a tournament fighter character almost. But it's by a lot of the design is by Square Enix, so it's fucking legit. Like, the story is legit. The character design is really super good. I think I just want to put a fence along here. Maybe. Just have grass alongside it for a little ways. Actually, I need a key. Oh, you're able to stay safe and stuff? I hope. I haven't seen you in forever. Are you liking the Monday game? Actually, I want to put a curve there. Curve, curve, curve. Then what? you have the evening to yourself on Saturday. That might work out then. We sometimes only do like one little mission, and the missions are pretty short. I mean, there's some that are like, there's one that's like less than 10 minutes, and depending on how tired we all are, by we all I mean it's just time dollar night. Oh shit! I didn't want to put the fence there. We might only do one, but I mean, we at least like check in and hang out and stuff, which is pretty cool. So this is like an orchard, like a state place. This is pretty big. Why are the roots like randomly out there? Why aren't the roots like... Actually, I don't like those roots at all. There's that fern on that one there. Okay, now I need to rotate some trees. I actually probably could have kept them. They didn't look bad. It's my height though. There we go. Don't hate it? Oh, I can't do that actually. It's illegal. Really good with work and stuff. Oh, the pandemic is fucking terrible. Usually paint minis and do some 3D modeling on Saturday if I have the energy. Oh, dude, thank you so much for contributing to my Patreon. I appreciate it. Someday you'll have TaleSpire, I promise. And I'll make you shit. What's so terrible is like, I can't make a map for you in a game that I'm going to play in. Right? And we can't like collaborate on maps if, you know, if you're going to be a player. And it's just the fucking curse of being DMs. Can't share your shit with your friends because your friends are in the game. Like that. We need some like hay bales and shit out here. We need like a little barn. Where's the little barn? Just use this one. There's got to be one of these out here somewhere. It's too high, too. Oh, crap. Come on. Undo, undo, undo. Repaste it. I don't know how to handle that. Because I manage it and it's like a communal barn, you know what I mean? It's like these guys' barn too. They like use it together or something. Like that. And then hey, what's up, Princess Purple Boy? No more ferns this stream. Yeah, I gotta finish up. We have the Bridge Day Princess Purple Boy here. I added some stuff to the bottom there. What do you think? If I were really an overachiever, you know what I would do, right? You don't even understand what I would do if I were an overachiever. If I were an overachiever... I would do that. Is it shabby bench? Oh fuck! No, I missed though. Where's my? You can get it. You can get it just right with the shabby bench. Oh fuck! These lines are driving me insane. Okay, let's try. Is it here? Yeah. There you go. There you go. There you go. That's for you. When people ask what the fuck is up with that fern, that's the Princess Purple Boy fern. Watch him disqualify me for that. That's not scale. I'd be fine with that. I would be so fucking fine with that. I think that's funny. Oops. Okay, and then this goes out of town over here. This goes off into the wilderness of somewhere or another. No, I don't think I like that. I think I like it actually just being grass, but I don't like the transition. I don't like the transition from like flat that to grass. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna raise this one up. Is what I'm gonna do. And then I'll have a little stone steps. Wood steps? Stone steps, wood steps. I think stone steps. God damn it. One sec, I'll read chat. I'm just trying to... I'm trying to actually make a little bit of progress. Okay. Now that I've got it, I need to go up one. Come on. There. So I'm going to put it back, but I'm going to do little stone steps as a transition. And actually, I kind of want to do that where the dirt road reaches the... You know, something like that. It can be on a little hill out here. It's okay. Now that I think about it, I could do... Where are my rocks? There's rocks somewhere. I could use rocks and trees, actually. You know, I hadn't really thought about this 4x. Let's see if this 4x rocks and trees makes sense out there. If it looks interesting. Like out here, like right behind it or something. Just to signify like it's the edge of town, you know. Hey, thanks a lot, man. Thanks so much for stopping in, even if it's just for a second, or just like shoot me a message. Yeah, man, get some rest. Take care. We gotta hang out or something soon. Oh, so before you go, if you're assuming you're not already gone, We're trying to do a once a month disc golf thing, and we have been coming down to play in Cottage Grove. If we schedule it far enough in advance, do you want to see if you can make it? Right now it's been Heimdallr, Heimdallr's brother, and myself, and we've gone to... We went to... Where did we go? We went to a place near Silverton? No, Salem. We tried going to the disc golf course in Salem, but that place is now like kind of a scary homeless camp. And I'm usually pretty like tolerant of that kind of thing, but it's like legit scary. I mean, they were like moving trucks with like barking dogs in the back and like more than 5 cars in parts, like rusted out. It was pretty frightening. So we played disc golf up there, and then we went and played Cottage Grove. So I might hit you up and see if you want to see if that'll fit in your schedule too. Like this. Welcome everybody. If you don't know what's going on here, I'm Demon Gund. This is TaleSpire, and I'm building a 4:1 scale city map for a competition. I mean, also just because it's fun and creative and everything. You still got off. Well, Chris has only been twice, so there's no worries there at all. And it wasn't wet when we went last time, but I think it's probably gonna start getting wet soon. So we might skip some of the bigger holes, like hole 5, or no, it might be hole 5 now. The one that's like out across the like swamp, you know the one I'm talking about. We might kind of skip that one. But anyway, I'll get with him and see how far out we're gonna schedule the next one. Because I also need like 3 weeks or 30 days almost to make it work for me. Yeah, okay. I'll shoot you the if we do a doodle poll or something to figure out what day works, I'll make sure that you get it. Okay, I kind of like that. I like the simplicity. I like that this is like kind of complex and compact, and then when you get over here, it kind of gets a little more simple, a little more like countryside, you know. I might put another one of these kind of buildings like right here, and that would be the end of this style, and then I got to come down to the beach there. I'll probably do something here, something interesting. What do I want to do here? I think I want to do grass. And then probably like another building like right here. Let's see which one. Which one do you want to do? This one? I would like it to be more of a complete building. I think I already used this one, right? Actually, I don't think I did. Here, I'm going to steal this building again. I'm very sensitive to using duplicate assets, and I've definitely used this one. But I'm wondering if it's far enough away. Basically, I used it right here. I used it right there. I'm wondering if I put it out here, if like nobody will notice. I really like this particular building. I think it looks really, really good. Ooh, right there would be perfect. It's the wrong height though. Oh, TaleSpire, why? There. Oh shit, it's the same building as the one to the right. God damn it. That's funny. I was like, ooh, I can just continue the fence. Oh shit, that building's the same. Womp womp. That shows you how much I like that building. I keep trying to use it over and over again. I could also use something like this one. If I did that one and then just removed the papers, I bet No one could really tell. And it's weird. It's actually coming together. You know, it's actually starting to look something like finished. Where's the beginning of this? Where's the entrance? Here? Is that the entrance? I think this is the entrance. This building's kind of fucked up. I might have to clean it up over there. Oh, that's cool looking. Oh, there's supposed to be a window. I like that. Little clay pot, put a fern on it. Actually, are you ready? So, okay, so your options are, I can work in a fern somewhere around here. Actually, I kind of want to put like a little garden right here, like a green garden right here with a fern in it of some kind. Or I could put something by this building. Or we already have like the Fern Apocalypse bridge here. This is patented pot with a fern in it for Princess Purple Boy. You could have your very own pot with a fern in it hidden somewhere in the village. Which would you rather have? You want one of those too? Okay, you want a pot with a fern in it. So do you want to... I'm wondering if I'm like a little fern overkill on this bridge. So we might put a pot with a fern in it somewhere else. By scale, this fucking pot is like 10 feet across. It's like the most giant fucking pot ever. It's got to be somewhere else. Okay, so pot with a fern in it. Pot with a fern in it. Pot with a fern in it. We could do... This needs to be cleaned up a little bit too. There's a lot of detail that I could tag on. Oh, we could do pot with a fern in it by the lighthouse. Get the fuck out of here, pot. We don't need your stupid boxy shit over here. Pot with a fern in it. Boop. What do you think? They do. There you go. There you have it. Little clay pot with a fern in it. Were you conspiring? Were you conspiring with Princess Purple Boy? Gotta be. You two had been working together on that shit. That's funny. Come out swinging. Should we continue this kind of situation over here? Actually, I want to do that corner. How did he do the... Actually, I think he probably just did this, right? He didn't do anything, like, special. That, ooh, I like it. I beat Thursday. Thursday's my long day. Did nap after my 9 a.m. Damn, son. Let me up till noon. After my 9 ends at 10:15. Did you stream today? Sorry. I can't remember if you streamed today or not. I mean, I should put a fucking shirt on. Here, give me 1 second. I want to get a shirt on here. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had to put a shirt on. I mean, the pure white shirt has its charm, I suppose, but you know, I'd rather actually be wearing a shirt. Hey, what's up, Ace with Crank? How are things? Whew. I'm getting there. there's actually, I'm no longer worried about whether or not I'm going to finish this. So that feels good. Now it's a matter of just filling in some gaps and some just little stuff that I need to do. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Gross. What do I do about that? I could bring this up or I could bring that down. In my throat. Things are things. What does that mean? Stone wall railing? Stone wall railing. Which is the stone wall railing? Or are you questioning this stuff right here? No, because that's like the fence. Stone wall railing. So the stone wall is going to be nature's stone wall. Yeah, stone wall's in the middle because it's a jerk. But you could do things like, actually I can't clip these two into one another. That would be against the rules. So I don't think stone steps are going to work, but actually the wooden ones might look good. If this doesn't look good, then I'm actually going to change the height of that building, because fuck it. But I think the stone steps look like too big and awkward and weird, but I think wooden steps might. I think that looks better. That looks way better. There we go. Well, I'm just gonna do these ones. Actually, yeah. I haven't done tavern stairs in so long. Shit, these hadn't even occurred to me. I can't remember the last time I used these. You can see what they look like. I think I like the wood. Let's use wood. For some reason, my Twitch link got posted right smack dab in the middle of TaleSpire chat. They were talking about VTT setup. They were talking about fucking VTT setups, Little Clay Pot, and they chose yours as the example. So that hard work you put in to like make all their minis and do all that shit, someone fucking clipped your VOD and was like, look what this guy's doing. So, yeah, you were the example. Way to fucking go. And your players are dumb for like not being into TaleSpire. Yeah. Basically, someone was writing up pros and cons for VTTs. And they were like, how does someone set up a session or whatever? And someone posted your VOD. So congrats! Congrats, man! You've arrived. That's fucking cool. They sure didn't do mine. Hell no. Actually, yours probably is one of the better TaleSpire setups that I've seen. Who else is a good one? I mean, the Dank Dungeon Delves one's good too. But I don't know that they've... What happened there? Why doesn't it look funky? Have they streamed in a while? When was the last time that they streamed? Oh, I need to do my NVIDIA drivers too. Dank Dungeon Delves. Have they streamed and I've just missed the shit out of it? No, Dank Dungeon Delves hasn't streamed for a long time. I hope Celtic Frostmage is alright. I thought he finished work and he got back. I haven't heard from Celtic Frostmage since that day he got back. Which, you're gonna watch a clip? Okay, so I'm digging that. I think this looks good out here. This is like just like a little, you know, tanner's hut or something. Oh, where's the campfire? I need the campfire. Dude. I don't use that one very often, so it's probably over here. Here we go. I wish you could hotkey a position. I wish I could like be here, hold Shift F8, and then if I'm anywhere else, if I hit Shift F8, it would like bring me back to this marker. And my pie in the sky, shit, I would have that. There we go. And I think this one can kind of go away. What I've been doing is just grab a chunk I'll be working with, copy that area close to my work area. Yeah, I'm with you. It's stuff like this that I've only used once, that it's like I gotta go all the way over and copy it, bring it all the way back. I've got a couple of those. Like I have a pallet here and a pallet there, but now that you're probably right. Now that I'm not working over there, I should move them over here. I have this weird sense that I have so little left to do that I'm not going to need to go back and forth very much. But that's probably not fucking true. So how about I just move it? Somewhere in there. Sorry, you little asshole. There it is. Actually, I have a bunch of stuff right here too, where I was going to do the harbor. So do I want to have another field of tents over here, maybe? Or just do like sparse, you know, random fucking shit out here. Actually, where are my autumn trees? Where's my little clay pot autumn trees? Here. Copy. My day has been fully made. Yeah. You worked hard on that. Like, people recognize it. It's, yeah. You're doing very good work, man. I mean, look at that. Look at that tree, how it stands out among all these other trees. You know, it's... So you already have like two very patented things that I use all the fucking time. There's your autumn trees now, and then your the Castle Ruins thing plus crenellation wall top. I mean, you have to take full credit for that shit. I didn't do any of that. And then you have the giant archway, Castle Ruins arch plus Morgoth arch, too. That was a little less obvious, but I'm gonna delete that shit, I think. But you've got that to your name. I can't place it because my cursor is like off the bottom of the... There we go. Nature stone, probably. Where's the signpost? Your brain has done the serotonin thing. My brain or Low Clay Pot's brain? Hey, B-Money911. So is there a play mode in this program where you can actually have characters? Abso-fucking-lutely there is. Yes. Yes, it's kind of the point of this. It's a virtual tabletop. So right now, and I kind of mentioned it before, I build in TaleSpire. And it's not really a great example of like what can actually happen in this game. But basically, say we are playing in a game, and say these characters are in this village, and this village is being attacked by air elementals, right? And the players are over here on the other side of the bridge, and they're trying to keep the bad guys from... And this is actually what the scale would look like. It's not quite right. Like, this is actually... 4:1 is like a 3/4 scale, and so they need to be about 25% larger for it to be the correct scale. So just keep that in mind. Like, what I'm doing here is not ideal. Like, this is a 1:1 size, and notice how super tall this is next to the building. It should be about 1/3 this size, but unfortunately, my only next option is to go from a 1:1 to a 0.5, which actually quarters the size rather than halves it. So it's a little funky. They should be taller. So anyway, this is what would happen. Is you would go out here, you go into turn-based mode. I add things to the initiative. I say this elemental is going to go, then this guy, then this guy, then this other elemental, and then this guy goes. So in turn-based mode, it's going to lock stuff such that players can't move their token unless it's their turn. So right now it's my air elemental's turn. It's this one. So I'm going to say air elemental moves to here, and he casts a fucking spell on you, and it's going to like do a little animation or something. And then I roll dice somewhere else. Or maybe I need to roll dice to hit. So I need to roll to hit. So you roll a die. Boo! A 9. So say, okay, that elemental moved. It shot some air and it missed. So now it's the next air elemental. I think it's this one. So say I move here, and I'm like, can I reach? Is that too far away? So then I can measure it. Okay, this is 70 feet, which is really super fucking far. Again, the scale is different in this. So the air elemental moves to here. And say it's going to do an area of effect spell. So it's going to cast lightning bolt, which is like a line AoE. Or actually, no, I'll do a area of effect. So say it can only reach to here. And is the radius big enough to reach? We'll say yes, and so then I roll it to hit or whatever the hell. Say I want this guy to move, but he's going to go at a weird... I want to go over here and go around a corner, right? Do I have enough movement for that? And I go 2. So go here, here. Okay, it looks like he does. Then I'll go ahead and move him. Let's say it's a dark caster's turn. So now if it is Little Clay Pot's turn, and he's a dark caster, and he's going to move up here, and he's going to cast Cone of Ultimate Absolute Destruction, and we need to figure out if it's going to hit. So it's a cone, so he can hit this guy 80 feet away, or these two over here, or, you know, any combination of this shit. So yeah, you can totally use this to play games. If you want to see examples of it, that is a pretty good list of folks that are using TaleSpire to play their games. And I'm going to try to... Actually, and Panoramic Panda, too. Panoramic Panda. Panoramic Panda's channel, I don't know that it's him actually running them, but they also use TaleSpire on his channel. TaleSpire's not great right now. Like that whole initiative thing that I showed you, it's a bit buggy. I don't recommend that you actually use it. I would say use a different system like either Roll20 or Discord or I use D&D Beyond Encounter stuff. So but we use the board for all minis and moving around and stuff. You want to run a Halloween one-shot with me as a player, but I don't see the time working out. My time is pretty shitty, yo. I've got 9 to 11 Pacific. If I want to schedule time outside of that, I need to plan it far in advance. So, I mean, it can be done. If I'm like, hey, I would really like to play with these people at 5 o'clock on such and such a day, I can work it out with my wife. But I need a pretty... and she's free to say no, so I can always try. Yes. Okay, so... Oh, sorry. There is definitely a play mode. Claypod is the one with serotonin, not myself. Little Claypod is definitely run fucking thin. And he ends up staying up until 2 in the morning, hanging out with me. Ace McCrank says, for town size, this is great. Then separate maps for insides of buildings. That's how video games do it. Yes, Ace McCrank, you are 1000% correct. And for every board... You can't... I feel like I'm screaming. Jesus. Is it just that the music's loud? Or am I just, like, excited? I'm probably just excited. For every board, you can change what the units are. So right now, I have one square as 10 feet, such that it matches the scale that I'm working at. If we were actually in a combat, you know, I could do one square as 5 feet or something like that. But, yeah, if you do a map like this... Then you only have to build your specific one-to-one boards for where they have encounters and stuff. Which I think a lot of people are running into a problem where they're building giant fucking cities. And the performance is bad. And... Yeah, anyway, it's another tool in the TaleSpire toolbox, is being able to build maps at this scale. And I'm so glad that Istallri went out of his way to make these tiles for us and to show us how to do this. Even now, knowing what this stuff is, I don't think that I could do this from zero. You know, it's kind of like that you go back in time and it's like, well, oh, if I went back in time, I'd know all about physics. No, you fucking wouldn't. You know, you'd have to like slowly kind of teach yourself stuff. And I think if I didn't have this tile set, that I would be... What happened to this fucking roof? Dude. Did I do that? That's pretty fucking weird. But yeah, so thanks so much to Istallri for putting this all together and educating the community when it's just like a hobby of his, you know? There we go. Okay, so yeah, you can set the distance per grid. Cone of ultimate absolute destruction. Yeah, dude, those you gotta watch out for cones. They'll fuck you up. I cast Cone of Coldnesses. I wanted to get a stream up of Tog, Unicorn, you, Smexy, and Izzy. Oh, that would be so much fun. And proximity, dude. We need to have a game that's like just proximity microwave. That's like just about like who's proximity's character and how like us all being like proximity microwave's henchmen, because that's what this fucking is. That's what my life is. Performance is bad with animated tiles like the simulated lava using campfires. Is it? Thank you very much, bmoney911. It's coming along. It's slowly coming together. Now that I'm out of the middle of the like dense city over there, it's really picking up. And out here, I'm definitely going to do something, but I'm just going to do grass for now, just to fill it in. And I still need to do some sort of fishing. I need to do like a river fishing situation of some kind. I gotta get rid of my dice. And the harbor. So let's go ahead and just finish off this side over here. I think is what I'm gonna do. So I kind of want to do it like a little forest of these trees. Smexy, that's so funny. I know him as You know, his username is the Fires of Atheline. And so I just put these down and here I am removing them all. But him being called Smexy is just fucking funny. Smexy pants. Did you ever look up the Fires of Atheline Kickstarter and stuff, Little Clay Pot? That was his. I got the Cone of Coldness from Futurama. I have no idea. It is. Cone of Cold is a 4th level wizard spell. Does a lot of damage. It does a lot of damage. Can one play this solo or not really? So this isn't a game. Or do you mean like D&D in general? This program. Oh, okay. I just check in. D&D. I mean, can I play it so I create this map, and all of the stuff, all of the story, all of the NPCs is going to be run by some dungeon master. Yeah, I mean you could. So I have written 0 story around this. So this city is whatever you want it to be. Whatever DM goes and picks this map up off of Tales Tavern, they can do whatever they want with it. They can name the city whatever they want. They can have each of these buildings be meaningful or not, or remove them. So it is really whatever they want to use. It's a collaborative game. But yeah, the DM shouldn't have their own. Are you trying to say, can you play D&D with like one dungeon master and one player? Because that is true. You can. They have lots of solo modules and adventures that you can buy, like at Drive-Thru RPG. Just you. So, if you had TaleSpire, and you went and got this map. Oh, like, wait, what? I'm confused. I'm confused what your question is. And you want to run it out with like an RPG campaign, okay? Could that also be the person playing? I don't know that I follow. Sort of, kind of. Normally, to play a tabletop RPG, you need at least 2 people. One person running the story who knows everything, and a player who's participating in the story that does not know everything. You have to have a separate person to be the DM. Yeah, this map, for right now, and maybe in the future, they might have scripting or something where you can kind of turn this into like a Baldur's Gate experience where you have your token and you move it around or something. But really, this is meant to be a virtual tabletop game. So it just replaces the need for a tabletop and miniatures for a tabletop RPG. I'm actually really hoping that Baldur's Gate 3 has a campaign editor, because then I would actually like script shit and make encounters and like write up the NPCs and like actually make a game that's like a one-player game that you like move through with your party and stuff. Yeah. I heard about that. Well, so there's going to be a whole trigger system, right? Where if you move your token and you put your token and you step in a particular area, something's going to happen. And it can be stuff like roll a perception check. If you fail the perception check, take damage. So if there was just a trigger system in the game, like you step here within line of sight of an enemy that causes combat, that's going to trigger turn-based mode, right? And then we need a system for AI. Then theoretically, TaleSpire could be like a game, you know. But that shit is like super far away. There's so much that would happen like before then. It's not even funny. Oh yeah, I'm sure the community will, but it's gonna be a long time. And what's difficult about that is that then they're in sort of competition with. So here's the thing: if my goal is to create a game, right, or create an experience for a player to play through, I can spend 20 hours, or actually no, I don't know how many, 200 hours doing it in TaleSpire, or I could spend 200 hours doing it in Baldur's Gate 3, which is designed specifically for that type of thing, whereas this is designed to be an agnostic virtual tabletop. So that's where I mean, I'm sure the community is going to be able to accomplish a lot, but I'd be kind of hesitant to spend that time doing it in TaleSpire when I could spend that time doing it in another game or another system. No, of course not. I'm not going to flee TaleSpire. No way. TaleSpire is the best VTT, hands down. But if I'm not looking for a VTT, if I'm looking for making a game, then I would probably go with something else. Our Robin is leave. No! That's not what I'm saying. What was that? Oh, my wife sending me a message. Oh my god, so my wife got my wife got our middle child a costume, and this was the costume. Right? It looks kind of funny and kind of cute. Let me ask her if she got a picture of our actual kid in it. Kind of funny, kind of cute, right? Ha ha ha. Well, we put that shit on our kid and it looks fucking super satanic. It looks friendlier and a lot less like Satan, my wife says. Do you have a pic of Maisie in it? I gotta show you. If she took a picture. Oh, dude! Oh, too fucking good. My eldest daughter wanted to be a pig, so she has like a super cute pig costume, and she's like, "My name's Wilbur," you know. But I gotta see if she's got a picture of our kid in that, because it looks straight evil. Like it looks super scary. Oops, I didn't want to copy that there. Like it looks like concerning. Your fucking CPS called on us. Hey, Nor Insanity. How are you? Welcome to the channel. I don't. Maybe you've been here before. I don't recognize your name, but welcome. I'm in the final days of this board, really, whether or not I fucking like it. Because the competition would be coming to a close. Ew, that doesn't look bad at all, actually. It's weird. It's so weird how the bottom of that tree doesn't clip into things. The bottom of this tree doesn't have a hitbox. Look at that. Other assets don't do that. Let's get rid of these. Wow. Oh, but you didn't see Cliff Face coming. But it is. That's a badass couple. Okay, so here's what it actually kind of. Oh, dude, she's doing like a. This is what it actually looks like. Oh, dude, Flux is freaking out. Hang on, let me kill Flux. This is what it actually looks like on her. And the tail is like long. You can't see it in this, but it's got a really long, weird goat tail. And it's just fucking frightening. Like, it's like a little concerning. It has like this long beard underneath it. And, oh my god. I've been a quick tour here before, but never spoke up, so no wonder you don't remember the name. Cool. I'm glad you came back. You don't know jack about D&D? No problem. Definitely, if you're interested, I'm more than happy to like answer your questions and dive into that shit. We have had so many people the last few days that are like, I've never played D&D, but I'm starting my first game in like 2 days. What should I know? And actually, I like have a rant about that. Who all? It was Drowning Fish. It's Drowning Fish 1, and yeah, it definitely looks hellish. It looks super hellish. It looks way more hellish than you would think from the Amazon thing. Oh my god. Oh yeah, it was B-Money911. Got the down low on collaborative storytelling. Just call it that. D&D is collaborative storytelling, and your approach to it will be very different. Avoid an us versus them mentality, and you'll have a lot more fun. And don't be a dick. Be nice to your GM. They probably have a job and a family maybe, and they're trying to entertain you. So don't be mean to them. That's not the rundown I gave you? What rundown did I give you? B-Money is doing... Sorry to get political. B-Money is doing their best Trump impression. Lie with every breath. Sorry, folks. In other news, I'm like incredibly ultra liberal. So, well, actually, yeah, probably. You share the wealth. You shoot me if you think that's not cool. I think sharing the wealth causes fewer ills than hoarding it. You know, such is life. So I think what I'm gonna do out here, I don't like that it's level, for one thing. I want there to be a hill somehow. Where do I want the hill to be? I can have this slope up on the way out of town, like here, and have kind of a cool sloping situation. B-Money911, that reminded me so much of Drowning Fish, you don't even know, actually. Your Dim likes it when you question with them. Oh my god. They killed 200,000 people. Call the police. Yeah. Yeah. What do I want to do here? So, this will be easy to slope up from the outside because there's going to be the cliffs there. But I kind of want this to be like the last hurrah of this map, right? Is this hill up here. So we're gonna keep the status quo for this row, right? But then things are gonna get fucking exciting. So here, we're actually gonna go back down one. This is gonna look very Minecraft. I apologize in advance for this, what I'm doing here. Like a sloping hill back down to here. Like that. I think. I don't know, do you think this is worth it to do something like that on the far edge here. Is there any smoothness on that terrain stepping? There's not right now, but I'm gonna add it. Like I might have little stone steps or something. I mean, if I can't figure it out in such a way that it looks good, then I just won't fucking do it either. This is a bit of an experiment to see how it could be done. And I could do things like mask it with trees. Boulders. Because it's not actually a part of the city, I don't think people are going to be like super hardcore about about it. On a plus side, Moderna said they are getting close to ready to ship. Yeah, vaccines are getting close. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I'll believe it when it happens. I don't believe shit anymore. Oops. Okay, so as far as smoothing this out goes, one option would be leave it. Another option would be that we do this with the stone steps. Right? At least to smooth out the road. For the stuff out here, I mean, I don't know that they're going to care really about this, because it's not really a part of the city, you know? I don't know, what do you think, Little Clay Pot? Could I do stuff like clip in some cliff face out here? Damn it, you keep going lower than that. Fuck. How many times do I put it in the exact same place? So you can do some stuff like this. By that I meant... Come on. Actually, I don't know. I don't know a good way to smooth all that out. I don't think you really can. You just have to accept it, and like, conceptually there's a hill there. I think. I mean, I could do this kind of thing just to cover the most offensive places, like these corners. Oh my god, like the corners, thank you. Teeth. Ooh, that's a good idea to have little fences there with. Oh, and actually have it be like Rose's stuff. Look at terraforming on your map to see how you do it. You just leave them, don't you? I mean, you just kind of left them, didn't you? Little Clay Pot. What did Little Clay Pot do for his stuff? Let's go. Oh, god damn it. I always open this wrong ass map every time. I need to rename this one Little Clay Pot. Jesus. Okay, you're a master terraformer. What do? You do nothing. You leave it. That's what you do. Yeah, you just leave it. You gotta go Minecraft style for terraforming? Yeah. I mean, I'm going to try to soften it a little bit. With something like this, you know, but I think I am going to keep that kind of sloping hill there. I'm debating putting a fucking windmill up there. Actually, I'm debating putting a windmill right there. Is there anything clipped into the ground on this windmill? That? The fuck is that? What is this? Oh, it's a haystack. Oh my god, I thought it was like a weird ass mushroom thing. What the Christ? That would be a good thing for a fungus forest, actually. The top of those hay bales, that looks more mushroom-like than literally anything else I've seen in this entire tile set. That scary situation right there. Okay, I'm just gonna get rid of this stuff here. That's some nasty looking hay. And then I got distracted and made a huge Christmas tree. What distracts us are birthday cakes. We'll be doing some dumb shit, and then suddenly someone will pop in and we'll have to explain the birthday cake thing, and then then we're making birthday cakes for like hours. That shit's funny. I like that windmill on the top of the hill though. It's kind of cool. I don't know if any of this is legal. I'm gonna have Istallri look at it and like make sure that. I mean, I'm taking a lot of liberties here with like the tile set and stuff, and I definitely want to have someone take a look at it before I submit. Is this supposed to be the door right here to this thing? And then we need what, tavern pole? I think. Because this is like a bit much. Oh, you can't even fucking see that. Did I miss? I don't think so. Right there? No, it's dropping in. You just can't see it. I guess that's okay. Do I get rid of this stuff over here then? I could just get rid of this whole side. Except that's covering up the middle, that looking piece on the back. What if I replace these with just fucking Castle Ruins walls? Okay. Symptom of the fly. Flu? A dank dark mushroom forest. Yabby money. So I made a mushroom forest in the Glitterhame. And actually going back and adding that hay to it might be interesting. Actually, dude, going back and adding all of the new vegetation stuff, like the philodendron leaves and all that stuff. Okay, so let me read the chat here. Yeah, that's a symptom of the flu. From the CDC website, vaccine manufacturers have projected that they will supply as many as 194 to 198 million doses of influenza vaccine for the 2020 2020-21 season. But remember that it's using an established manufacturing and supply chain. Yeah, and it's been established for a long fucking time too. At that rate, it'll take like 3 years. Yeah. I don't know, it'll be interesting to see. I think people will truly stop caring after 3 years. How many hours do I have into this map? That's a good question. We can look. We can look together. Oh, so I mentioned this at the beginning of the stream, and then Discord. I don't know if anybody was listening or cares or pays attention. But all of my VODs that are currently at Twitch, I'm going to be moving to YouTube and probably deleting them all because I don't want to get fucking permanently banned from Twitch via an automated system because of the DMCA. And I've been reading and like listening to a lot of fucking people, and so I have a strategy for mitigating that. I have 22 hours right now into this map. Not counting tonight. So 22 plus an hour and a half. So 23 and a half hours. I don't half-ass. I do not half-ass my maps. In fact, I probably should half-ass the maps way more than I do, but I guess that's part of the charm, question mark. Well, if I was going to do actually I will do a shout out that all of the time and energy that I'm putting into this stuff, you'll be able to copy paste it into your maps for nothing once you have TaleSpire. That is one of the huge benefits of this program, is that sharing maps is so absolutely incredibly easy. And with a huge community behind it like there is, once TaleSpire is available for the masses, there's already going to be such a huge library of materials already there. Thanks to people like me and TogDM and Little Clay Pot and all the other TaleSpire builders. What do I want to do here? Oh, I did Tavern. And so, yeah, TaleSpire, the folks, they have said that they are going to have a asset marketplace, right? So once we have Tailweaver and people can start, importing whatever the fuck they want via Unity into TaleSpire, there'll be a mechanism to get miniatures into the game. And likely there'll be a mechanism to sell them, right? To monetize those miniatures and things. They haven't said anything about the ability to monetize or distribute maps. And so the only way that folks like myself and Little Clay Pot have to try to make any money doing this is via Patreon and streaming it if we're going to stream it and stuff. So just to let everybody know what's going on there. That looks terribad. No, I do not like that. What can I do there? Instead, should I just clip more of these guys over? That? Actually, yes. Yeah, and there's already tons of stuff for Strahd, Rise of the Rune Lords, Through the Yawning Portal is kind of what I'm working on. I did the Forge of Fury. Next up, I think I'm going to do the Temple of whoever the fuck. I don't know, some Aztec bullshit. Oh man, I knew I was getting too high. But that one looks super easy. I mean, it's almost looks like a fucking one shot. So I'm excited. It's like one map. I keep missing it. Why do I keep missing it? I do from this angle. It's like one pyramid. Okay. do? I can't wrap my brain around this. Okay, you know what I need to do? Why? Okay, fuck off everything. Get out of here. One more, right? There. Jesus, why was that hard? Oh yeah! That looks good. That looks great. So this might be a little iffy as far as like the peace legality goes. For like the competition, but I'll wait for someone to tell me that it's illegal. Anything worth doing is worth doing right. Hunter S. Thompson? Really? Is that really a Hunter S. Thompson quote? I don't know that I believe you. V-Money's got me second guessing. That's for sure. Whoa. Is that 3 of them clipped into one another? What the hell is going on right there? And then one of these on the top of it? What the fuck? Istallri? What are you talking about? Alright. You Googled it? If it works, use it, Abraham Lincoln. My friend always used to say that and attribute it to him. Maybe it's not. It is. So I was listening, when I was running today, I was listening to Velvet Acid Christ. And there's a whole song that was just the scene where he was like, salt shaker half filled with cocaine. You know, like the whole, like 3 droppers of highly specific acid. It was basically a song that was just like to that whole bit. But it's a really good track too. Velvet Acid Christ, great band. Man, I wish I could listen to the music that I really wanted to listen to on stream. You guys would get a fucking earful. Snake River Conspiracy, Collide, Cell Dweller. Oh fucking hell. You guys would get it. You guys would get Gravity Kills. Dima. Yeah. Too bad, man. Music industry is why we can't have nice things. I can't even like buy it. I can't even like buy the music so that I can use it. You know, that's like, I want to actively give you my money, but I don't want to be like, that'll be $1 billion. Like, why? How about a couple $100, man? It's too bad the music can't be on a separate audio channel that can be excluded from your VOD. It can be proximity. So here's the current strategy. The current strategy is you run your stream and you have an audio channel for your computer and like, you know, what you're saying, and you have a separate audio channel for your music. Then as your VOD saves, it saves to your hard drive without that other stream on it, right? But the problem is that they have systems that within 5 seconds of a live fucking feed, they can identify unlicensed music. So if you stream it at all, they can turn you off instantly. So that's not even a way to get around it. That's just a way right now where you could stream and have music, but your VODs won't get you busted. And basically you'd have to delete your VODs from Twitch, because Twitch automatically, you stream through them and they like, your VOD at Twitch will have it, so you instantly, as fast as you can, you delete the VOD off of Twitch, and then you post your video or your VOD to YouTube. right? But then you always have your local copy that is without the music, so you don't have to worry about it. But the repercussions and the risk is like really, really fucking high. You know? So Devin Nash today, I mean, I've talked him up a ton. You guys should really, he's a super fucking smart guy. Devin Nash was interviewing a guy today who is like a really famous IRL streamer. Okay, IRL streamers are pretty fucked. Because if they're IRL streaming and they're walking down the street and some guy drives by in like a lowrider super nice car and is like a booming Snoop Dogg, bam, that's it. Like, you know, if they hear that for like 5 seconds, it could cause them to get a strike on Twitch. And if they get 3, they're instantly banned and basically nothing they can do about it. They will have a DMCA before they realized that they've been banned. Right? Like the DMCA will come through first. And how's an IRL streamer supposed to deal with that? You know, like as soon as they hear it, they're supposed to just go like la 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 and like try to talk over the music. Like, man, it is just a shit situation. Seems like the record companies would at least make some money. Someone's better than none. Figure out a way to allow streamers to play music for a reasonable amount of income. So I honestly don't think the onus is on the record industry. It's on Twitch's really, really bad handling of it. This isn't the problem on YouTube. If you post a video on YouTube, when you upload the video, it tells you, hey, we found something in here and we're not cool with it. Not only that, Twitch does not have a content ID agreement. That is absolutely true too. When you post a video on YouTube, it will show you the timestamp. We had a problem with your VOD. We've identified this song playing at this time in your video, right? And as a content creator, you can then resolve it. You can either delete your VOD, or you can go in, manually mute that section of your VOD, and then hit like resolved, and you're done. And you do get strikes against you, but they decay over time, right? They're not like the permanent 3 strikes thing with Twitch, which is just fucking weird. Super weird. There's like no reason for it. So yeah, in this instance, it's less about the record companies and more about how Twitch is handling it. And they're just handling it poorly, despite having lots of other places that do it well, and they're just not doing it. It's bonkers, people. It's just bonkers. That's not a fight you really want to like put your foot down about, though. I mean, you might be right, but you're gonna and this is in regards to like fair use, where a RL streamer is walking down the street, they hear some music, they didn't play it, they didn't mean to play it was somebody else, honest fucking mistake. Yeah, you can, and you get banned or something. Yeah, sure, you can go to court for that, but you might win after you spent $200,000. And you're ruined, and your fucking channel's gone, and you've been banned, you know, and you've been unemployed for 5 years until they finish the case, you know. Yeah. The music industry can tell within 5 seconds that you've got copyrighted content, and Twitch should be able to do that before it even gets... Yes, they fucking should. They should, but they don't. You don't always get that option with YouTube, though, says Ace McCrank. Only if the content is in Content ID. Like, I have a copyright tab. My only option, because I'm not in Content ID, is to issue a DMCA against a matching video, which is a copyright strike. Only content is in Content ID. Like, I have a copyright tab. I'm not in Content ID, it's a matching video. I don't know that I understand. Basically, you're saying you don't always get the option to go, like, fix your shit. Oh, Content ID is a YouTube product. Okay. So, like, if you have a VOD, you post your VOD to Content ID, And then if someone else posts your video on their channel or something, then that's like a copyright strike against the person that you submitted to. So, from what I understand, what YouTube did is YouTube so what YouTube did was YouTube paid. Oh man, I'm doing this. I'm just rehashing what fucking Devin Nash said, and he actually knows what the hell he's talking about. Basically, the way that YouTube approached this was YouTube went out and went to like the record labels and stuff and gave them a shit ton of money. They made this content ID system, right? They paid all of the artists whose music was used in like all of the videos on YouTube. You know, they paid for this huge giant blanket license to a ton of fucking shit so that their users could post without it being like without like legal action being taken against them, right? The nuts and bolts of it is, and I don't know the fucking specifics, and I probably don't know what the hell I'm talking about, is that YouTube did something such that the artists got paid. YouTube content creators, I guess it's less shitty now than it was in the past. Like, it was pretty terrible. But basically, the artists got paid. The YouTube content creators were somewhat sort of kind of protected, and the lawyers were appeased, right? And they built this entire system, this content ID system, specifically to address this, right? They actually went out of their way to make it happen. Twitch tried creating this. They're still in the process of trying to create some theoretical music streaming program that Twitch content creators can use, but they like did it wrong. They paid for the wrong type of license. They didn't pay the artists, and basically they built this system where if like you're not using it, you're gonna get instantly fucking banned from Twitch. Anyway, sorry, super huge fucking tangent. The gist is Twitch is just handling it badly, and no one knows why. It's just it's odd how badly they're handling it. And there's got to be like something. There's like got to be something else going on. Like, they don't want their server space taken up by all these fucking VODs or something. I'm not big enough to be in content ID for revenue sharing or relinquishment. Okay, so Ace McCrank, you actually know what the fuck is going on with this content ID stuff. If you want, I can send you a screenshot of what my YouTube copyright page looks like if I wanted to issue a DMC against the video. Sure. Yeah, I'm curious. Did you already post it? You probably already posted it because it took me 400 years to get that out of my brain. Oh, here we go. Yeah. So Devin Nash showed his of this, and he actually showed his where he had his videos were like muted, and it showed it very specifically like this VOD at this time. We think it was this song, and it also said this song is from Spotify, YouTube, and something else, like all at the same thing, right? So it was like a legit system where he could go in and do whatever he needed to do, and a way to resolve it and blah 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 blah. But yeah, Twitch isn't doing any of that. Twitch is just like, oh, your VOD has a song in it, nuked. Yeah, so I have music going on. So here's where it gets super fucked up, and I apologize if people are like leaving the people are leaving because they want to watch TaleSpire, but I kind of like want to talk about this Twitch legal stuff. Right now, I'm listening to White Bat Audio because the guy's fucking great. I've sent him an email like, hey dude, are you on Patreon? I want to support you. I like listening to your music on my stream, and is it cool? And he's like, yeah, it's totally fine. You know, I love that you're using my music, right? So, I'm listening to it, and right now it's copyright free on YouTube. If he ever decided that he wanted it to not be copyright free, he could. And it's retroactive. So if he just went into YouTube, changed the settings from royalty-free to not royalty-free, it would then retroactively nail all of my VODs with his music. That doesn't seem fucking right. I think they're actually working on it right now, where you can actually get specific licensing permission from an artist to play the music in their channel. Like Devin Nash, he plays music from like 2 or 3 bands that he has like written legal permission from them to use the music. But if YouTube decides to nail him for it, he's going to be nailed, banned, before anybody looks at that evidence. And then it's up to him to follow up, losing however many days of fucking revenue before the shit gets figured out again. In perpetuity is standard in license. What does that mean? Sorry. In perpetuity. But I just don't know if there's anything stopping anybody from just going back and changing their shit on YouTube to something else. Like, I can post a video and just edit it and then change copyright. Just change it. And then I get nailed, and I'm sure and again, I would be in the right? I could send them a message that's like, hey, this music wasn't copyrighted at the time of my VOD, blah, 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 blah. But then I have to defend myself through all that shit after being banned. Which it doesn't matter to me, because this is a hobby for me, right? But if ever it's not, you know, it means that the agreement stands regardless of future changes to the overall licensing of the media. Nobody can go back and retrieve the issues UMCA. But is that a standard? Is that even an option with YouTube stuff? Is that like when you post a video, is there a in perpetuity thing? Can I go to Whitebat Audio on YouTube and look and view that's the licensing agreement for it? I mean, I probably can. I haven't. I kind of like this little barn, dude. Yeah. Oh, I already did it. Damn it. I keep having the same fucking idea. I want to do this. What a cool looking, great, big, huge piece. I'm going to use it. Oh, I did. Damn it. One of the big issues with DCMA is that the penalties are so outlandish that nobody even wants to even take the risk. No, Google is afraid of them, right? And so, I mean, Devin Nash definitely pointed out, like, it depends on what tier you're in as far as what's going to happen to you. If you're a nobody, like 99.99% of Twitch streamers, then you should really download all your VODs, delete them all from Twitch, delete all your clips, disallow clips on your stream, run all of your old VODs through there's a system that can tell you if you have anything in them that will give you a strike. Run all your VODs through that system. The ones that do not infringe on anything, upload to YouTube. And then never keep VODs at Twitch. Delete them as soon as you do it, and do exactly what Proximity Microwave said, which is split out your video, or split out your audio between music and everything else. But if they have a real-time system for analyzing that, that's not going to help you either. But you're also a pretty small fish, and you're just going to get chewed up by their automated system. Which feels bad. I'm just trying to think about all this before, like, in advance. I don't know. I find it really interesting and, like the complexities of it and the complications of it and the technology behind it. I just find that all very interesting. So if you guys, like, find it boring, I'm sorry. I totally understand. I totally understand if you do find it, like, super dry and, like, obnoxious. I suspect afraid is a little bit of an overestimate. Amazon, for example, has a net worth of 1.7 trillion. If the music industry really became an issue for them, they could basically swallow the entire industry whole like a snake. YouTube doesn't offer a legal method to download music through YouTube anyway. Even if you upload a track or media as Creative Commons, if you use a third-party downloader, you're a breach of their TOS. Third-party downloader. You're going to download something from YouTube? Oh, even if you upload the track or media as Creative Commons, if you use a third-party downloader, you're in breach of their TOS? Yeah. That's some mucky shit right there. What do I want to do out here? Do I want to do kind of like a fishing? This is where I want to do the fishing stuff. Okay, it's 11 o'clock. 11:05. It's 11:05. I polished this edge of the board. This is looking good. Excuse me. Okay, what else should I finish up before I call it for the night? Should we do this rock wall? Let me put this rock wall together. Maybe a little bit higher than that. A little bit higher than that. Do I want to do grass? I did a tile of grass alongside this, and I think it looked pretty good when I was clipping boulders up through it anyway. And I think it came out pretty well. Start like here. Oh, no, that's like too far in. They're both too far in. Oh, look, Emma just took out a loan, and 6 months later they own 80% of the music industry, right? Hello, Elm1996. Welcome to the channel. They could probably wreck any music company. Elm1996. This is TaleSpire, in case you don't know what's going on. And I'm Demon Gun. And I build maps in TaleSpire. And gaming groups use them when running their tabletop games. This particular map scale is like a 4:1, so it's like a town scale. But definitely, if you have any questions about this or about D&D in general, let me know. Happy to talk about it. Right now, we're kind of talking about like the legal DMCA stuff that Twitch has going on with music, which is a little dry entertainment. You've been creating a homebrew 5e campaign based on my fave video game setting? Nice, which one? Which video game setting? Curious. 5e is pretty good to be like adapted to whatever. Dang it. I think that's the one. Final Fantasy VII. That would be fucking cool. Actually, point being, music industry is scary to us, but in larger economy, they're actually small fish themselves. Well, I think it's one of those like, I don't know. Devin Nash says Google is afraid of the music industry, and that guy knows his shit. That's all that I've got to go on, unfortunately. I can't really talk intelligently about it beyond that. I'm really just kind of a... if I were a hacker, I'd be a script kiddie. I don't really know what's going on. I just kind of like listen. I would listen while you two talk about it. That's for fucking sure. I can do this, or I could clip this in here. Oh, the talk about homebrew has me wondering where Featherfail is. It's been a while since I've seen Featherfail. Like that. And then I'll clip some my boulders over. Please say medieval. That game was legit. Borderlands, specifically Borderlands 3, but the story is way better in some Outer Worlds. And oh, interesting. How are you going to do like the guns and stuff? Are you just going to treat like everybody uses bows or a magic missile? Like, so that's the thing. You could have a shotgun be like, actually, literally everybody can just use wands. I need to say that they're not wands. They're like guns. Like a rocket launcher would shoot fireball, and you could totally do that. It's just the giants in the playground. They don't give a shit about ordinary people getting stepped on. Yes, that is true. The music industry isn't big in money, but rather big in terms of legal standing. Well, yeah, because they drive all the lobbyists who make all the rules who, yeah, yes. I think Ace McCrane's got it there. They've got the lobbyists, so they have the feds on their side, and the feds are scary business. Okay, so this is, I think, where we're gonna have like a little fisherman grotto down here of some kind. Oh god, I should see if we could copy it. Oh, fuck, I didn't think about that. Well, afraid probably doesn't mean afraid in the sense of that you and I think of afraid. They're talking business afraid as in quarterly. Yeah, totally. Like, it's one of those, yeah, they would probably win in the long run, but it would take them so much time, and they would, like, their stocks would drop for a long time. What Google ended up doing is just, Google just gives them millions of dollars a year, right? And it's cheaper to just give them millions of dollars a year than to be in litigation, which takes their, like, important people off, you know, important shit they're doing. They just don't care enough. Borderlands. How are you gonna pull that off, man? Curious. It's going well. Actually, I've already created the corporate weapon enchants and written the descriptions of the new subclasses, and I'm making also creating the gun type rules and general gun rules. That's pretty fucking sweet on 1996. Are you posting at homebrew stuff at like D&D Beyond, or you just have like a Google Doc? I'm asking. I have my reasons for asking. There's kind of an ongoing Google Docs versus literally anything else kind of meme between myself and Little Clay Pot. I think Little Clay Pot's in bed by now, right? I hope so. Or maybe he's playing Genshin Impact and he's lurking. Phone notes? Woo! You're brave, man. You're taking risks. Drop your phone in the toilet. Game's gone. Unless they're like, save it to the... Anyway. Yeah. Okay, some boulders. Actually, I want to do... I'm trying to think. So I have the windmill going on out here. I could have the fisherman's grotto kind of right there. Like, I think it would work well right here. I could do one here and do another one up there. I could do that. Where's my Fisher stuff? Okay, so my 5e official class, unfortunately, I have not played very much 5e. I've ran a bunch of 5e, but I always end up running. I don't end up playing. I was playing in a Strahd game where I had a Paladin, and that was pretty fun. But unfortunately, I really don't think I've had enough exposure even to the base classes as a player to, like, pick a favorite. If, like, gun to my head, I would probably say Monk. Because monks feel very, very strong in the beginning. Maybe they taper off, but they definitely feel strong in the beginning. The delay is real? Sorry, I saw it and then I did a bunch of shit, and then I'm kind of chuckling to myself how one-sided a war between Google and the music industry would be. Again, I don't know enough about it. Loxodon Rogue. What the fuck is that? Well, and that's why, like, it might be one-sided, but like you said, it would cost them something. It would cost them time, and they just don't give a fuck, right? They'll just pay them out. And I mean, it would have shut down had Google not chosen to add all, like, the content. Basically, had they not created the content ID system, their options were basically pull the plug on YouTube or create the content ID system, and they opted to create the content ID system. Now Twitch is getting ready to be in the same situation, and I don't think that Twitch or Amazon... Actually, I think Amazon has the resources, but I don't think Amazon fucking cares about Twitch that much. I really don't. Or I mean, I think Amazon is a products delivery service, and they happen to own Twitch. And they lose money on Twitch every year. So rather than create another duplicate of the content ID system, I could see them just, like, closing up shop, yo. Forget it. And again, this is just I'm just repeating what Devin has said. I actually know nothing. I feel kind of shitty about that now. Saying things that, like, I don't know. I feel like I'm like the ghost of an argument right now. It's that, and I apologize if that's frustrating to, like, be dealing with proximity. Because I imagine it is. This way. And then rather than papers and that, we're going to do fishing poles. Oh wait, I've moved the harbor shit over here. Harbor stuff, zoom. Oh dude, I could have just used this, right? Ooh, this is a good track. Yeah, look at that. Actually, I might move these rocks back down here. One sec, I'll read chat. Sorry, There we go. Okay, sorry. Loxodon are elephant people. Oh, really? Music industries aren't coming up in Google searches anymore? What does that mean? Oh, I see. Yeah, Google. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Google could hurt them in other ways. Way the Guardian, you study the Vault Guardians, both the Fighting Science, Spirit Channeling, and Ancient. Moon Druids, Gadgeteer Rogue. Those are cool. That sounds like that would be a lot of fun to design. Yeah, yeah. And that's the thing is, rather than like go this legal route and do all this other bullshit, Twitch could just give an actual good alternative other than fucking banning people. Like, it's just their... I don't know. YouTube has proven it can be done. YouTube has a template for how to address it. And rather than... You know what would be simple? And would solve a lot of this is having a way to make your VODs private. That's it. Have a way to make your VODs private. So they ding you. They say, hey, this VOD's a violation. They make it private. They tell you fucking fix it. You fix it. You make it unprivate. Right? Like, an intern could write that shit. But they just don't. That's what's weird. And that's why the current lawsuit is basically going to prove that, or they're attempting to say that Twitch is not acting in good faith. And I mean, I think honestly, I think they're right. I do think they're right. Proximity microwave, that's true. I mean, I'm guessing it's true. I believe it there. The one I've designed the most is a Paladin subclass, it says Elm1996. A Paladin subclass in Borderlands? Interesting. Paladin subclass. What would a Paladin Borderlands subclass be? I don't know what a fucking Paladin would be. And well, wait, there's like demons and stuff, aren't there, in Borderlands, in the Borderlands universe? So I don't like these fish because they're like cartoon fish. Like they're all cartoony. They have like, I'm not really a fan. I guess this is the least offensive, but it's got like fish with little X eyes on them and shit. Alright, so there's a little fisherman's situation here. Nature boulder to fill in a gap. Like you do. Okay, so this wall is not looking quite as... Oh god, I need to work on that wall so badly. I wanted it to go in a little bit over there. But I have kind of designed myself into a corner here. Oops. That's okay. And I think it has some little bit of personality to it. I almost wanted to extend a little further. Now that I've got it there. Dude, Unicorn DM! How are you? Oath of Capitalism? What the shit? Hello everybody! Hello Unicorn DM! How did it go? What were you doing? I did see that you went live. What were you up to? Were you running a game? Jackbox Party Packs. Oh, Jackbox with the community? Oh man, I bet that was fucking insanity. Well, welcome everybody. For those that don't know, I'm Demon Gund. I build things in TaleSpire, and then DMs and stuff then use my boards to run their D&D games. There's a bunch of them. There's a bunch of people who do run using TaleSpire, which is what this program is. So right now I'm building this little city. I don't know the name of it yet. It's for a competition. And I have until, actually it's a $50 gift card now, Steam gift card. I think there's 9 days left to finish this, but I'm coming in the final stretches now. I've got the fort done, I got the main congested little city done, I got my 2 bridges done. I added another, added a windmill. I finished out kind of this side, which is a little more rural than the other side. Yeah, TaleSpire's fucking rad. If you're not aware what TaleSpire is, it's in beta right now, but should be going into early access early next year. It's a system agnostic virtual tabletop with like tokens and all kinds of fun stuff. And it is incredibly easy to share boards or maps after you have created them. And so there's already a huge community putting shit together. I'm doing the Through the Yawning Portal stuff, along with, I think, Celtic Frost Mage. I did the Forge of Fury. If people are familiar with that, there's like a whole series of maps with the Forge of Fury. Unicorn DM's been there for a bunch of that. Why? Eventually I'll get this height right. I just can't see. My brain is broken. Hey, the Dark Donut. Thanks for the follow. So usually what happens, I'll let you know how this stream works. People watch me build shit, and as they save up their channel points, if you have 5,000 channel points, you can buy a fern. That's all I've got right now is a fern. But oh god, okay, so Unicorn DM is having me put a fern on it. So here are your options. And actually this is kind of exciting. So this is our bridge that's been updated, new and improved, with, here, let me get some lighting on this thing. This is now our the fern bridge. And this fern right here was brought to you by Princess Purple Boy. That's where this fern in a pot came from, right? And so now we've got kind of a fern in a pot meme going on. So you missed it, Unicorn DM, but Little Clay Pot cashed in, and he got a fern in a pot here. So, your option, you could have a fern in a pot hidden somewhere. We could do a fern in a pot somewhere, or a fern somewhere around the little fishing thing. The windmill. We could have a fern around them, the windmill. So really, it's kind of wide open. Ferns make sense. Unlike a bunch of other maps, ferns kind of make sense everywhere here. So we could do a super hidden fern in a pot somewhere on the map. We could do the windmill, or kind of the little fishing thing. I think they're kind of like the most fun options. Alternately, I could probably try to work in another fern out here on the lighthouse. You gotta choose. The fishing area. Or the doorway of the windmill. The doorway of the windmill. I think the doorway of the windmill, we could do something. I think that'd be good. Where is the door? Is this supposed to be the door? God, Istallri, how did you fucking do that? What is that exactly? How did you... What is this piece? Oh, it's an actual fucking door. I think that's the first time that I've seen a door as an actual door. Okay, definitely sounds like the windmill. Windmill's winning. So how do we want to add... How do we want to add a fern to this? I really want to do like a little planter area. Like a planter bed. So what if we did something like this? Clipped it in. Can I do that without it freaking out? Nope, I cannot do that without it freaking out. Down one more. Yeesh. Okay, down two. 1, 2. Okay. What am I going to have to do here? I'm going to have to do two things. I have to move these. We're going to go ahead and clip another dirt in here. I will put this guy back there, and then we'll get our hay piles back. It's under straw, I want to say. You like the music? Nice. Thank you. So this is White Bat Audio. YouTube, royalty-free music. I hope it stays that way. Super cool guy. He does not have a Patreon. I asked him already if he had a Patreon, and he said no. And I told him, man, as soon as he has a fucking Patreon, I will... I'm more than willing to pay to use this music. Which, we're in Strange Aeons right now, but I think Oblivion is more fun. Personally. Okay, so we've got a little flower bed here. So in it... Oh, dude, I want the fucking philodendrons. I want to put philodendrons in so goddamn bad you don't even know. We can't use them yet on this map. The wreath, the wreath, the wreath. Oh yeah, okay, so... I think I can just copy this. Can I just copy this? I'm trying to get one without a fucking timestamp. Here. So I go to YouTube. If you just do YouTube, White Bat Audio, Oblivion is this particular one. And it's just like kind of a long ass. God damn it. Here. Here's the link. You're going to have to remove the timestamp yourself. I don't remember how to do it. Put the fern on the door like a decoration. Dude, these are Logitech G933s. And yes, these are the fucking sweetest. These are so good. I had a pair of G930s, but they broke. Finally, I mean, it took them forever to fucking break. Yeah, White Bat Audio, super cool guy. Like, he has some like 90s like. So what I want is industrial goth. Oh yeah, NT 4140. Yeah, you're right there. Ace for Crank. So he does a bunch of dark synth stuff, but I would prefer just more like grungy synth. I don't know how else to put it. He has like a lot of 90s dark synth. And a lot of cool shit. Let me... Trying to find something good here. This one's good. Anyway, yes, it's extremely cyberpunk. That's my jam. A wreath on the door. I don't think I can do a fern wreath on the door. I mean, I can have the fern would just be like a huge giant fucking fern coming out of the door, which is not ideal. So my plan is to have like a little planter box out here, like this. And I think I can clip in rural on the bottom here. And then I'll do tavern pole. That's my idea. Do I need one on this side? Maybe. Okay, so my idea here is to do a little garden thing here and drop a bunch of ferns in it. And I can't do so many ferns that it looks just like goddamn awkward. At least because you can replace the parts if anything that needs to get replaced. Yeah. Okay, so let's put in... Okay, we're gonna do ferns. Ferns. Okay, let me try... Actually, that looks fine right there. But, on top of ferns, we're not just gonna do ferns. I bet you thought that it was gonna be limited to ferns only. We're gonna put a little rock in there for one thing. A little rock. And because it is Halloween, we need a little pumpkin. Fucking giant ass pumpkin. Actually, pumpkin on the straw is probably not a good idea. I can do corn. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna do corner root, and then I think I'm good. I think I'm finally fine. Not fucking quite. Damn it. Corner root from this fern. That. Is that all the way down? It sticks out the back, but I don't care anymore. All right, there you go. There. This fern brought to you by the Unicorn DM. We can't customize the colors yet. No, this is still in beta. I mean, it looks fucking awesome, and actually playing and running a game in it is awesome too. But it is still in beta, so there's a lot of like quality of life things that are missing. Fog of War is missing. That is a huge problem for me. I don't know that I'm cool with that. Right there. I don't know that I'm cool with that. I think you gotta go, buddy. Sorry, tree. I can go lower with it. Will it still be okay? I didn't just put it right back where it was. Actually, it looks like it's going under the fence now. So that's okay. I'll allow it. That's allowed. I feel like there should be a block like here, actually. This can go away, can't it? I think it looks fine. Hey, thank you very much for the follow, my assist too big. My ass is too big. My assist too big. Listen to me. Hey, thank you very much for the follow, Leo Tsubasa. Okay, might be a cool idea to have a fern is a pot in a precarious spot where a player can use an event to happen, like it falling in someone's... Oh yeah, so just so you are all aware, this scale of map that I'm working on right now is a 4:1 scale. So this is a scale that we're all just now getting used to. Basically the purpose of the competition that I'm taking part in right now is to learn how to build things at this scale, which is much, much larger than one where you'd actually like be in an encounter. You know what I mean? So, and this is basically to Leo Tsubasa's point, that yes, if you are on a 1:1 scale board, then things like having a precarious pot would be totally the way to go. And I can show you an example of a map where that would be appropriate. Whereas on like a big map like that, probably not really. A big map like that, Marmite Avocado, she says it's a scale. In architectural terms, it is a scale representation. Like, it's not supposed to be... what am I trying to say? You really wouldn't run encounters at that scale. Yeah, my ass is too big. My assist too big. Really? Huh. Your assist. Where this is a scale that you would this is the scale of a map that you would actually play. Default sky. Oh, it's because I go out at night. So this is a 1:1 board. Can you tell the difference now? Exactly. Like they would travel around a city, or if they had an encounter in a city where things are like far away. It's encounters. A map like that is where someone with a longbow, where it's like, yeah, your long range is 180 feet. Yeah, okay. It like you can actually use that whole range at that point. This lake is called. This map is called the Black Lake, and it is the last map, theoretically, of the Forge of Fury, where the players come down this like chain thing and make their way along. But here, definitely, so like down here, we've got little things. We've got a little lantern here. We've got pickaxes and mine cards, things like that. Yeah, I mean, I think the Unicorn DM was here for basically. You were here for almost all of the Black Lake, I think. Did you? How long ago did you start watching Unicorn DM? Was it before I started on the Black Lake, or it was during the Black Lake? Sorry, that's how I measure. That's how I measure how long people have been watching, and like how long ago I met them. Like, what board was I working on when you came in? Like Proximity Microwave was here during the Glitterham, which was like hundreds of hours ago. Hundreds and hundreds of hours ago. Oh my god, it was a long time ago. I came the day you were taking pictures of it. Oh yeah. Doing screenshots. Here's the Dragon Horde. So, when I built this, we didn't have water yet. Right? When we built this, we didn't have fucking water, and so it looked like this. This is how I built the map. And I just knew it at some point they were going to add water. And this is what it looked like before. And now that we can add water, it's fucking awesome. Yes. Much more fucking dangerous. Look at this shit, man. Oh man, that dragon's gonna fuck him up. Don't mess with them. Is this lights on? Yeah, dragons don't emit light. They don't need it. Oh, these poor bastards. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna use my breath weapon now. You're fucked. You're all fucked. Here's some acid. The strategies that this dragon is gonna use they're so bullshit. Anyway, so here's a 1:1. Yeah. Oh, you want to see? So here, I'll show you guys the foundry. I think the best lighting I did was the foundry at the forge. I'm pretty sure. So here's Durgeddon's forge. Actually, oh, I don't have any like tokens out there. Here, come here, guys. Come here. So when I'm setting up screenshots, I light up things a lot more, but here's Durgeddon's forge. I can crank up the exposure. Actually, I could actually switch to photo mode too. So here's the foundry board, which is another 1-to-1 map. And so the scale one that you're seeing me build now is totally new. I've never done anything like it before. What is the thought process to putting foliage on the map? Like, what do you mean? Like, so I guess there's a couple of components to that. If you mean, why is it that viewers can spend their points to put a fern somewhere? Because it's fun, and it's a challenge as a builder. If I'm working in a room like this and someone buys the fern, it's like, okay, like, what are we gonna do now? How the fuck am I gonna fit a fern in here? And it's kind of an ongoing, it's just like an ongoing meme. I have a fucking emote for it, yo. If y'all subscribe to me, you too will be able to fern. Or I guess if you spend your channel points, you can fern for a while. And there was someone did the fern with the sunglasses for a while. Someone did the fern, they paid for the fern that had like the deal with it on it. It was so good. That was a good fucking day. Was it Reltz? I think Reltz did that. Yeah, they paid for a fern and then they did the fern deal with it. Crack me the fuck up. So this is more along the lines of what I'm normally building. Like, I've spent 200 something hours building at this scale, like the 1-to-1 scale. And so the I mean, while we're taking a trip down fucking memory lane, here is the Glitterhame. Fuck you, fog. Get out of here. Actually, here. Photo mode. Fog. Get the fuck out of here. So this is the Glitterhame, which is an underground bioluminescent forest. And, oh god. Do I have the... Oh, tell me I've got it in here. Yes. So, I clicked a button. I shouldn't have done that. Oh god, where am I? So, this is a good example of lighting effects. What I've done is I made a bunch of lights and then I hid the objects. And so this is what the players see. They see this big ass thing. And it's kind of hard to see. Like, there's this whole... can you see it? There's like a Dwarven sarcophagi room here. And, exposure. Ooh, that looks actually kind of good. Max exposure. So this is the Glitterhame. Like, this is the big room of the Glitterhame. But then there's an area where there's like a bunch of Dwarven sarcophagi. There's a troglodyte layer in here, which was fun to build. Yeah. Thank you very much, the Unicorn DM. Can they play with that low lighting? I would assume it would be very hard to move your piece in that little dark of light. Leo Tsubasa, you are correct. So the level of light that I'm showing, like, kind of right now is like for cinematic purposes. If you're actually playing the game, unfortunately, right now, you can't tweak the lighting. Oh god, what have I done? Oh god. So the lighting right now only emits so far from a player's token. So for example, is this the map where I actually have the players in it? What the fuck map is this? This is game ready FOF. I think this is the one where they actually have tokens. Yeah. Okay. So, if I had my way, I would run this game in actual darkness. Right? I would run it in actual darkness because that's how dark it would be, and it would be like, you know, purposely hard for them to fucking see and scary and stuff, because that's how I want it to be. Have a great night, Unicorn DM. Thanks again so much for the raid. I'll probably chat with you online and stuff tomorrow. The problem is in TaleSpire, again, because this is beta, I can't tweak like their torches. Like, I can't say, hey, this torch actually goes 50 feet and not like 10 feet. And so we just can't do actual darkness right now without being able to tweak that shit. Or like if someone has dark vision, have somebody with dark vision. Because it's just not practical. So instead, I think we're all just using Moonlight. Well, I'm using Moonlight anyway. And if you're streaming it, it's even harder because your viewers, it's very dark when you stream it. And so I spent 100 hours, not 100 hours. How many hours did I spend on the Glitterhame? Like 70 hours on the Glitterhame. Let's all chop the fuck up right here. Oh, because of hide volumes. A bunch of this map's hidden with hide volumes. Because they haven't visited there yet. Like, they haven't visited any of this stuff out there yet. So yeah, if you're streaming it, it's also too dark for your viewers. And so you have to find the right balance of like the right ambiance that you want, where your viewers can still tell what the fuck is going on, while still maintaining some mystery. So yeah, hopefully that answers your question, Leo Tsubasa. That lighting is kind of a pain point. And really, you just kind of bite the bullet. I just have to bite the bullet and use Moonlight, and they can see things clearer than they could normally see. Someday we'll be able to tweak those lighting configs, but for now we can't. So if someone casted a light spell, like daylight, and I saw your message a while ago, I just haven't had a chance to address it because I was yakking about some other shit. What I would do is I would go into lighting, and I would find like a little bonfire light and just be like, boop, you cast the light spell. Right? And I would just do that, and then this would be wherever that was. But for every token, you can actually disable their torches. Right? So there's a little bit of light that you can turn on, but it doesn't say how far that light goes, it doesn't say what color that light is, or anything else like that. Yeah, like a little fire elemental. Actually, dude, you want to see the fucking fire elemental. That fire elemental will fuck you up. Here's the fire elemental. This guy's a beast. Fire elemental. The water elemental is pretty cool too. It's a bug present where hiding light source will still show the light itself. Yes, Ace McCrank. Thankfully they have not fucked with that. I think the new prop system is going to open up a lot of options for that kind of thing. They're going to die the only little... Yes, it is. That is true. No, they're fine. It's 5th edition. You can't fucking die in 5th edition. Oh, did my overlay turn on or something? So you can completely play in this, roll dice and everything? Yeah, you can roll dice and stuff. Totally. You can roll all kinds of dice in here if you want. Shh. Just fall all over. So it's a system agnostic virtual tabletop, and it does have some tokens and some initiative and some dice stuff. But you're still going to need a companion program to manage everything else. In my case, I use TaleSpire where we play the game. Then I use Discord's AvreBot to manage a bunch of like some of the roles and stuff. And then I use D&D. We all use D&D Beyond for character management. At some point, they'll probably add integrations, or the community will do something, but for now, not really. Wizard almost died to a bog witch back on Sunday in my campaign. Technically to a rat. That's got to be the worst. The boss summons like a challenge rating 0 rat. It bites you, you die. A little humiliating. Yeah, so definitely if anyone is interested in learning more about this program or being up to date on when it's going to be released, give me a follow, because I stream this almost every day, usually in the afternoons, 2 to 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time during my lunch hour, and then again from 9 to 11. I'm late today because y'all got here, 9 to 11 Pacific Standard Time, and right now I'm just focusing on this board, trying to finish it out. I don't have a lot more to do. Basically just this bit and then a little harbor down here, and then figure that out. And then after that it's polish. And I'm probably going to keep polishing it until the day that it needs to be submitted, which is the 8th. Yeah. Last campaign they blew themselves and the city up for $1 million. What? How? So... Deianira, the trouble now is you get to wait for it, which is like not a pleasant experience. I had to wait until they released, until they went into beta, right? And that was like a long, frustrating experience. But now they were going to release the end of this year, but they had to delay because they ran into, of course, a bunch of technical problems. But now you get to be antsy for, what is it? It's November? Basically, it's November. So they said early 2020, whatever that means. I think there are some like beta key giveaways sometimes, but it's pretty rare now. Like they're all pretty much gone. And they can't get any more, even if they wanted to get more. So there's not even a way to like throw money at them to get access now. Not normally up this late, but I will definitely watch your stream when I am. Yeah, hopefully you can catch me in the afternoons. Thank you very much. My ass is too big. So all the TaleSpire streamers, there's not a ton of us. There's like me, Panoramic Panda, Little Clay Pot, Tog DM. We all definitely have our different styles. And Istallri. Oh, Istallri, by the way, he streams now. Istallri. Istallri is hands down the best builder. Like, I don't think there's any dispute about that. I think he just started streaming on Twitch, so you might want to go give his channel a follow too. His stuff is unbelievable. Istallri built all this. Like all these little buildings that I'm using here, he built all this so that the rest of us could use them to build cities at this scale. So show that guy some love. He's extremely talented. Man, this bridge is so out of place and borked compared to this super nice stone one. Trying to think of what else is up. Oh, so I was saying that we all have our different styles, and I am meticulous in my builds. Little Clay Pot finished a map, looked super good. He submitted it for the same competition, and it took him 3 hours. And I'm on hour like 23 or 24 at this point. Like I go way too hard on detail, I think. But you know, that's ultimately that's value that's going to be added to you all. Once you all have TaleSpire, you can have these crazy, insanely detailed maps for as easy as copy paste. So we all have our different styles. Mine just happens to be obsessive detail. Oh, you stream Ace McCrank? You stream on YouTube, right? What's your... You totally do, right? YouTube Ace McCrank, right? Did I swear you were... I swear you were streaming. TaleSpire. Yeah. Here we go. Let me subscribe to you. So that's Ace McCrank's, I don't know why it has the app fucking desktop shit in there. That's Ace McCrank's YouTube. Can my Mi 6, hang on, can my Mi 6, here's what I want to do. Can my Mi 6 thing get notified when your favorite YouTubers post a video? Okay, enable the plugin, search for YouTube channel, Ace McCrank. Ace McCrank. Okay, it found you. Post in channel, stream announcements. So-and-so just posted a video, go check it out. Okay, so now in my Discord, Ace McCrank, it'll announce when you post a new video. I don't know, I wonder if it'll announce when you fucking go live. I don't know. Maybe. Alright, take care, Dionira. I'm probably not going to be on for much longer. In fact, I should have been out an hour ago. But I got caught up yakking with everybody. Well, I will find out next time you go live, which might be tomorrow, Saturday night. Yeah, that'd be good. I'm curious. I'm curious if it... I really need to start using Streamlabs to stream to multiple platforms. I need to just start doing it just to get used to it. And I need to start saving my VODs again. I was uploading all of my VODs to Google's cold storage. I need to start doing that again. Man, we accomplished a fucking lot today. We did all this today. And it's only been like 3 hours. No, more than that, right? We did this stuff here. Fisherman's thing. All this stuff out here. We got our height kind of figured out. Added the bottom of the bridge. I think that's it, right? Did we copy paste this in today or was that yesterday? I think that was yesterday. So yeah, all we have now is to do some cleanup here and make our way down and pray. A lot of praying. If I copy and try to like copy paste this and it doesn't work, I'm gonna weep. I'm gonna seriously be sad. That I'll be sad, but not surprised. Let me say that. I will not be surprised in the fucking least if it doesn't copy. Actually. Should we try? Oh, I'm a little afraid to try. You've been downloading yours too? Best to keep a backup just in case. Yeah. Yeah, I have a like 1 terabyte external, but then I just upload everything to Google's cold storage stuff. Super cheap. It's really, really, really cheap. It's cheaper than a multi-terabyte hard drive. It's like $3 a month or something like that. There's no way, right? There's just no fucking way that this copies. If this I mean, I would be so shocked if this worked right now. I will be shocked if this copies. Fuck! I had to click that tree, didn't I? I had to click that tree. I just couldn't let it go. There is some stuff that can be deleted in here. Oh, dang it. Too far. Oh, man. Did anybody here catch Unicorn DM's one shot the other night with all the streamers, like Smexy Pants and Little Clay Pot and all them. I came in like right at the end. They were like beating down a boss, and they were like, apparently Little Clay Pot and Smexy Pants were like singing songs and distracting people. I need to find the time to like watch a VOD of it. There's no way. There's just no way. Okay, so that worked, but let's open it in Notepad. Oh, it's 33. Oh, it's 33K. Damn it. Okay, so it won't copy, but it's not out of this world, right? Like 33, it needs to be 30. 33 is the limit, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna finish this off like I want to, and then I'll just trim it back. Yeah, it's past midnight. Yeah, I need to fucking get to bed too. You missed out on it? Ah, yeah, I need to go watch the VOD. That would have been so much fun, I think. So 3, actually, if I deleted all of the foam, I wonder if that would do it. Anyway, okay, wait, before you go, Ace McCrank, feel free to follow this raid. We're gonna find somebody to raid. Excuse me. And get your points. And you'll be that closer to having your very own fern. Your very own. Brought to you by Ace McCrank Fern. Ooh. What is that one? Okay, I don't really see anybody. Let's go see what's going on in the D&D channel, folks. Okay, we've got Roll20, and I'm big on VTTs. So I usually look for the coolest VTT I can find. Stream test. Oh, dude's hanging out with no masks on. Harsh, yo. Unless you like live together or something. Oh my god, Curse of Strahd. Always fucking Curse of Strahd. More Curse of Strahd. There's like 3 Curse of Strahd streams already. What is this? Someone's in TaleSpire. Who is this? Who are you? Why don't I know you?
So the problem is in Shadowrun, you have explosion. They use physics rules on it.
I get that.
Dude,
I get that.
Yeah.
XD Xanatos is streaming.
If it's a natural 20, I would
Is streaming fucking TaleSpire. I've never seen this person streaming TaleSpire before, so we're gonna go give them some love. KDX Anatos. Okay. Thank you very much for watching. It's great to meet so many new people tonight. I hope to see what Unicorn DM and stuff is up to tomorrow. I should be streaming tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening because it's Friday. Well, I might hang out with my wife tomorrow evening. We'll see. Anyway, thanks so much, everybody. Go say hi to KDX Xanatos. It's so overused. Right? Right? Alright. Take care, yo.
Time since I last did, or like watch, I didn't actually play each other.
Yeah,
we should
no,
play sometime, so I can see how it works, because I never actually played it.
Oh god, it's a shit show, but yeah.
It's
That's
a lot
the point,
of fun.
right?
It's a lot of fun, but it's definitely, it can devolve into a shit show very, very fast.
I thought that was the point of Shadowrun.
Yeah. Shadowrun is very crunchy though. Like there's a lot of numbers.